You're watching Transfiguration Today, your source for news from our church community.
Hi there, welcome to Transfiguration Today. I'm Dan Blankowski.
And I'm Erica Gehring. It truly was a celebration of a lifetime as we honored our beloved pastor, Monsignor Pat. There was a lot to celebrate as Monsignor marked his 40th anniversary in the priesthood, 25 years as pastor of Transfiguration, and the parish commemorated his pending retirement. The church was packed not only with the Transfiguration family, but with many of Monsignor's family and friends gathered over the years. From nuns who taught him at St. Joseph's Elementary School, to priest friends from the seminary and his various assignments, to our next pastor, Father Fernando. The turnout was fantastic. Monsignor took the opportunity to reflect on his priesthood as a whole and on the parish, which he so greatly impacted.
If you only knew how much you created this priest. Your loving, they're not demands, your loving expectations of what a pastor would be. If that priest loves you, how could he let you down? Never on purpose.
Special presentations made to Monsignor included a declaration from the city of Marietta, a papal blessing from Pope Francis, and Major General Bill Duffy returned to present Monsignor with a flag flown in Afghanistan. The celebration moved to Bishop Hall, where the party went on into the wee hours of the morning. It was a joyous celebration for a man who has meant so much to so many of us.
That party did go on late into the night, but good news for all the kids in the parish who want to celebrate with Monsignor. Your chance is coming up. On Friday, May 30th, we'll have another celebration for Monsignor geared specifically for children and families. We'll have a photo booth, train rides, face painting, and a few special surprises, all part of the fun planned for this party. If you'd like to volunteer to help out at the kids' party, contact Joyce Juris in the parish office to find out where we need your help.
Many of you learned who our next pastor will be right here on Transfiguration Today.
And now we have more breaking news. The secret identity of our new assistant. Our next parochial vicar is Father Dennis Dorner Jr., who's currently assigned at St. Thomas More in Decatur. Father Dennis was just ordained into the priesthood last year in 2013. Monsignor is really excited about both Father Dennis and Father Fernando coming to Transfiguration. If you want to know a little bit more about Father Dennis and you use Twitter, you can check him out at @DDorner Jr., and you can also check out the next pastor at Padre Fernando MR.
Our pre-K kids are moving on up. They just had their end-of-the-year finale. It was a prayer service that included some songs and prayers that the kids learned throughout the school year. Afterward, they triumphantly paraded through the halls for the last time as preschoolers. Congratulations to all the kiddos, and good luck next year in kindergarten.
School's out for summer, as Alice Cooper once said. So what are your kids doing with all that extra time on their hands? For kids ages 2 to 5, Playball offers physical, emotional, and social development through fun and games. Camp starts Wednesday, May 28th, and only costs $35 a day. For more information or to get your youngster signed up, just contact Coach Connie at this email. Don't forget to register your little creatures for Vacation Bible School at Transfiguration. This year's theme, Weird Animals. God filled the world with a lot of crazy creatures, including each of us. Vacation Bible School is June 23rd through the 27th. Register today at transfiguration.com.
Recently, we had a chance to talk with Monsignor about some of his thoughts about life after retirement.
So here's part 2 of our special interview. Well done, good and faithful servant.
One of the questions I wanted to ask is if you're ready to admit that 6 o'clock was always your favorite Mass.
I can't say that I have a favorite Mass. Each of them really has their own personality. You've really got, we have here 6 parishes. You know, those that will always go to 5, those will always go to 8, those will always go to 10, and each has its own personality. You would not be wrong in saying that one of the biggest delights that I've had, not only here, but throughout my priesthood, is working with young people. I had the opportunity of being spiritual director at St. Pius for 4 years. They were 4 incredible years, and young people keep you young.
Have you actually thought about the first day of retirement? You wake up with no parish obligation. Is it going to be weird or exciting, or both?
Right before we started taping, I checked my mail, and there was a letter from the Neptune Society about cremation. I had never received something like that before, but it was a reminder I don't think too far in advance. Certainly when July 1st comes, I don't want to set my alarm clock. I want to take a couple months maybe just to be and settle in my house, spend some time with the dogs. I haven't had a lot of time to do that.
They retiring too?
They're retiring.
Okay.
The complaint department is closing down. The Lord and I are about to go on a whole different path together, and I want to kind of listen, find out what He wants me to do, if anything, and spend some quality time with the Lord.
It's got to be exciting.
It is exciting. You know, as you get older, your relationship begins to change with Him. I mean, you know it's not long before you'll see Him again, surely. And I've always said, you know, what more can I do for you, Lord? And He's always answered, but He's answered within the context of a parish. So it is kind of exciting to see how He's going to answer in the context of my just being a retired priest, but a layperson, and also in the sense that I don't have the pastoral responsibilities. I can just relax, enjoy Mass, and work on my spirituality, which needs some work.
That's an interesting admission. Why is that?
Everybody's spirituality needs some work. When you get so busy, you neglect things. It's just like in a family, you know, dads, moms, they get so busy with things that sometimes they neglect their relationship with each other or the relationship with the children. And it's the same thing for us, that I'm looking forward to just getting to know Him better for the rest of my life.
Nice.
We've gone on a long journey together. I think I have a pretty good idea of who He is. But remember, He's everything that we're not. And so you and I will spend eternity getting to know more and more and more about Him. And I want to be sure that when it does come time for me to get in touch with the Neptune Society, that, and I don't want to be cremated, I'm too afraid of fire after death.
Okay, I
But
understand.
when it does become time for me to get cremated or whatever, I want to be able to close my eyes in peace and say, thank you, Lord, and I trust everything that Jesus has told us, and so I'm closing my eyes as He had to in faith. Please be there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. We had record viewership last episode, Dan.
Really, thanks for watching. We'll have another episode on June 6th featuring more of the interview with Monsignor. I'm Dan Blankowski.
And I'm Erica Gehring. Thanks for watching.